Hmm. Hmm. Should I do it? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Hey there, hi there, everybody. So, we got the latest batch of AQ update info right now. This was hinted at a little bit ago in the latest roadmap update, but here we got the actual details. And what it is, it's going to be a mutant fiesta. And I'm going to go over a couple of things here, some of the things to keep an eye open for, and what to expect here when this goes live early December. So, long story short, they are getting rid of Doctor Doom and swapping out Apocalypse as the boss. We got a couple different options here for maps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But for this video, just going to be looking real quick at map 6 and map 7. Now, for map 6, we're going to be running up against up the Apocalypse. With the mini boss of Bishop, map 7 is also going to see the APOC boss, which is going to be so much fun. In addition to new minis, a slightly tailored down Sasquatch, which is pretty cool, and then swapping in both red mags and white mags as the other mini bosses. So, you know, it's gonna be fun times. It's gonna be fun times, which wouldn't be a bad thing. Which normally wouldn't be a bad thing. But they are gonna be throwing in another anti-robot node for the APOC boss, which, you know, every time you wind up having a mutant path in the game nowadays, there's always a node to nerf the robots too. So it kind of defeats a robot's purpose in the first place, but, you know, here we are. Now, that all having been said, there is a lot to go along with it. It's not just a new boss and just tomato tomato otherwise. No. What they're doing here is that they are changing up a number of things in how we do AQ. They've said explicitly at the top that the idea here is to buff champions, buff specific champions, and not nerf champions. They want to, you know, reward people for using specific champions as opposed to punish people for not using those champions. So we'll see how that plays out, especially here with the most important bit is that they are getting rid of the class buff, class nerf option that comes along with a weekly AQ. So it's not going to be a 40% boost anymore for a specific class. They're just getting rid of that altogether. So no more 40% Corvus boost, no more 40% Quake boost, no more 40% Ghost boost. So that's a bit of a bummer. In its place, though, we're getting a variety of mutant boosting boosts. And this is going to wind up cycling through from week to week, just depending on whichever one just randomly pops up. Starting with the top, gene splicing, it effectively makes mutants immune to specific debuffs, which is pretty nice, and that has a crossfight from fight to fight to fight. So if you are running some of the damage masteries, either double edge or liquid courage, this is a great way to wind up shrugging those off, plus some of the more annoying debuffs too, like shock, incinerate, and cold snap. So very nice. Mutagenic symbiosis winds up rewarding you for how many mutants you have on your squad. If you got one mutant, you get a boost. If you got two mutants, you get an even bigger boost. If you have three mutants on your squad, a bigger boost still. So it's going to be really nice if you can manage to have 2 or 3 mutants on your team. You're going to wind up having an even better time being able to achieve bigger damage. Whether that winds up working out, especially for map 7, we'll get to that in a sec. Third one here is Mutiny, which grants a mutant champion stacks of a bonus to ability accuracy and prowess with diminishing returns every 3 fights, and then it resets and starts all over again. Exercise Dominance gives mutant an unblockable passive while launching his special attack. And Escalation, these names. Escalation is very similar to the mutagenic symbiosis in that it rewards the number of X-Men on your squad, which is all nice. These are all good and these are all nice. The thing is, especially with some of the harder, more challenging nodes and paths in map 6 and map 7, is that you are not going to want to bring 3 mutants in the first place. You got specific counters, especially with the boss and the mini bosses now, is that you got to bring specific people to counter them, and they might not be mutants. So it really remains to be seen how much of a help this is going to wind up being. It's nice that they're trying new things, and it's nice that it's going to buff mutants. It's going to be a big bummer losing that 40% boost, though. So we'll have to see how it susses out. I think it's the idea is there. I think the idea is there, but see how it winds up playing out. And I wasn't kidding earlier. Kabam Miike is getting officially added into the game now with the global passive node, which is going to be across the map all over the place for the entire time we're running this variation of AQ. It's called K-Miike. Cyclops is getting a passive 200% Fury boost for the duration of the quest. So there you go, guys. If any of you have been on the fence about whether or not to rank up Cyclops, we got. This is something. Kabam Miike is in the game now as a node. So dust off those Cyclops, people. Topping all this off is an update to the Glory Store, which is a nice change, nice addition. Just looking over real quick for the Thronebreaker level of class. That it's the newest level for Glory Store. They've got the Thronebreaker bells and whistles in game now, so it's another twisting the knife a little bit for Thronebreaker. What it does effectively is that you can buy a 5% Tier 5 CC crystal now for the cheap price of 2,700 glory. Everything else is fairly par with where it's at now for Cavalier. It's Tier 5 Basic is a little bit nicer. You wind up getting, Tier 2A here and there. It's nice. It's nice, but that's a steep price, though. That's a steep price. So if you are Thronebreaker, you're going to have a couple new options of things to get and a couple of lower prices for stuff too, which is pretty nice. Cavalier, it's about par, about what to expect. Same with everybody else. A little plus here, a little there, but there you go. You can scroll through the Glory update. Plus rank rewards. Rank rewards, they were saying that the lower tiers have been adjusted upwards to get some extra stuff. I will take their word on that one. But as far as the top ranking rank rewards, it's the same as what it's been. So there we go. What do you guys think about this huge new mutant push? I know the latter half of 2020 has been hugely mutant-centric, and they are running with mutants well into 2021 now. So what do you guys think about the new updates? How excited are all of you to be fighting the new Apocalypse boss? I know that I am absolutely thrilled. It's going to be such a big improvement over Dr. Doom, especially if he winds up getting 4 charges, and it's going to be a new challenge. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think. Who you want to use as counters for that, if you're excited about the Glory Store update or the new nodes. Till next time, though, everybody, take care. Talk soon. Stay safe. Be well, all. Bye for now.